Real Talk with Remy. Today's episode, we have more on dating and relationships. We're here to level up your game so that you can conquer intimidation and self-sabotage. Bet you're wondering why those two are going hand in hand. Well, this topic actually came in as a request from one of our followers. Shout out to Dr. Dean. Because what he's seeing on his fence is that, on his side of the fence, is that both men and women are sabotaging relationship opportunities because they feel intimidated by their romantic interests. It could be their success, their education, or their attractiveness. I know I have personally experienced it on both sides. So I want you to know that if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. So I'm going to share some insights into what's driving the feeling and then strategies to help you feel more secure and confident and keep you from sabotaging a relationship. Number one, fear of rejection. You may fear that someone who's more successful or attractive might not find you appealing or worthy of attention. Not true. The action here is to remember that attraction is subjective. So focus on activities to build your self-esteem and your self-worth. Number two, you're worried that you don't fit into their world. I have felt this on both sides of the fence again. Differences in income, social status, or education can be the drivers here. So the action is to dive into their interests and to share yours. And find the common ground that connects you beyond the surface level. I can't stress this enough, beyond the surface level. Remember that equality in a relationship doesn't mean being the same in every aspect. It's the differences that can actually make the relationship so much more enriching and rewarding. Number three, feeling overshadowed by their success. When comparing yourself to a partner who may be more accomplished, it may lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, or insecurity. To combat this, I want you to list all of your achievements and your strengths. This list is going to be very empowering for you, especially once you write it out, if you read it out loud. And if you want to take it a step further, I challenge you to call 3 or 5 friends or loved ones and ask them what strengths they see in you. Remember, your value isn't solely determined by career success. Relationships thrive on emotional and personal compatibility, not just achievements. Number 4, social pressure and stereotypes. Society's expectations about who should date whom can pressure us into feeling that we aren't a good match for someone that is perceived as more attractive or successful. The action item: block out the noise. Focus on what makes you two click. That's what's most important. Number 5, fear of not being enough. Constant comparison with a partner, especially regarding traits like attractiveness, intelligence, or wit, can lead to feelings of inadequacy. So the action here: stop comparing. Practice self-compassion. Relationships thrive on realness and authenticity, not perfection. So be genuine, be present, be you. So here's your real talk moment. If you are feeling intimidated, it's your feeling to own. Do not project it onto the other person. Remember to be mindful of communication and do not say, "You're intimidating." There's a big difference. It's your responsibility to dig deeper and to do the work to understand why it's showing up. I promise you that when you do the work, all the self things are going to go up. Self-worth, self-love, self-esteem. And it's going to boost your confidence and change the way that you approach relationships. You're going to come at it from a whole different perspective. If you need additional support on this, because I know it can be challenging, I want you to visit zellalife.com for a complimentary coaching session with one of our amazing relationship coaches. You can do this by tapping the Coaching Individuals page and the Start Now button. Our coaches are here to help you grow and thrive both personally and professionally. Real talk, real strategies that really work.